Alright, we're down here at our buddy Mike. There he is.
Here I am.
It's, what is it, Wednesday?
Yes.
Wednesday morning.
Just barely.
Just barely. And we got a little road trip plus a show to go to. What time is it, Mike? Let me check the clock here. 3:26 a.m. Alright, it's going to be a 300-mile trip, 5 hours, right?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I think you guys will like it. And if we see anything on the way, you know, like maybe the Lehigh Tunnel or something.
Oh yeah, everybody likes
Something interesting. Everybody's like, yeah, I've been through there and stuff, so. Alright, if we see anything interesting, we'll stop, but we got to unload this. You know what? Let me see if I got a light on this thing. Here we go. Can't see much, but got to empty my truck into Mike's truck, and he might just barely have enough room for me. So, oh yeah, look at that thing. What is it? That's a shaper, right, Mike?
No, that's a horizontal mill.
Horizontal mill.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't buy it. So, we'll get a bit better picture of that in the daylight. So, alright, I don't want to waste too much film. It's pretty expensive these days. Alright, so if we see anything interesting, we'll let you guys know. Alright, we see the mountain. I don't know what mountain it is, Mike. Allegheny or something? I don't know. Somebody will tell us. But we're coming up on the Lehigh Tunnel. Should be right around the corner here. A lot of you guys probably never been inside a tunnel, but a lot of you guys probably come up this way.
A lot of you guys never been in a tunnel, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
They don't have these over in Europe. They got bridges.
Here we go. I think it comes up on us fast.
Yeah, right around the bend, you're right.
It's about let me see, about 20 after 5. So we've been on the road about yeah, here it is, right over the hill. Yeah, we've been on the road for about an hour and a half now. There you go, Lehigh Tunnel. Look at all this ceramic tile. Looks like half it's falling off the wall, Mike.
Yeah.
Trying to hold the camera steady, and our buddy Mike just put shocks on his truck so it doesn't bounce too much.
He's doing a little bit better.
I know.
I'm trying not to creep up on this truck here.
I know.
He's slowing down, and I didn't want to hit my brakes, but I had to.
And you got a double yellow line too.
Yeah.
We don't want to incriminate you. We're not going to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Man.
Oh, man. There it is here. Huh. Didn't have no fans in there.
No, I think
It's too short.
I think they have some on the other side, though. No, maybe not. No.
There's the valley out here. There's the sun coming up, Mike. I think we're right at the edge of a front. You see that, guys? Right at the edge of a front. It's daylight over there, but then you got all these clouds over this side. Look how dark it is. Oh well. Enough of the weather report. Alright, I thought some of you guys might find that interesting. Other guys might reminisce about their youth or something. So, alright. I don't think there's anything to see until we get up in Cool Springs. So we'll see you there. Nice shot over here. Well, it's going over the mountain. It's going under the mountain. Oh well. It was a nice cloud formation. Oh well, if I get a better shot, we'll turn it back on. There we go. A little bit of it. Pretty impressive in person, but I don't think it looks that well on camera, Mike.
Oh man, want to roll the window down?
Nah, no, too noisy. Oh, here we go. Here's a good shot. Mike!
I didn't realize there was a big hill here. I thought it was an opening. Oh well.
You didn't realize there's a big hill. We are in the mountains. Oh, what's that? What's that, an old one-room schoolhouse? No, just an old barn. All right. We're steaming up a little, Mike. That's why I opened the window. Just about here, and got a little precipitation going, but that's okay. We always get rain up here because you know, we're so high in the mountains.
Microclimates.
Yeah, but you know, the rain usually comes and goes. Wow, a lot of cars already, Mike.
People have been here since Monday.
Huh? Yeah, this right now it's today's Wednesday, right, Mike?
Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday, and the show really it's not. I don't know if I guess it's a show or a swap meet or something. Whatever it is, it doesn't really start till tomorrow. But everybody starts setting up now. Here we go. We're just looking at this guy. Actually, pretty decent considering the show. It's raining and the show really don't start till tomorrow. We're gonna have to stop up here and get directed. They find a parking space for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll turn you back on if we pay our seller's fee. Yeah, they got a guy here, and he takes each one of these trucks individually and drives them to their spot. Talk about a stupid operation. What do you think?
Don't get us kicked out.
All right,
now. Come on.
All right, redact
get
that.
us banned.
Redact that. All right. All right, we got Jake he's parking us here. He's waving us in.
Yes.
You're putting the canopy up.
Yes.
Okay. The same thing.
All right. Yeah, the place is filling up good, and me and Mike took a walk around the place, and we bought some stuff. But Mike also has this horizontal mill here, and he sold it. And they got the forklift here, and they're going to unload it, trying to unload it now. I'm going to back up here. It's starting to rain again. No, it's not raining bad, but it was raining earlier. It was raining, but it's really getting windy though. I'll try to cover the microphone. I don't know how bad the wind sounds. Not sure if that's going to get over the side of his bed there. They're going to try it though. Looks like they got it. And that's how you do it. It's getting windy, man. It's knocking our hula hoops out. Gonna have to tie them in. It keeps. Oh, look at that! They shaved the dog.
Oh yeah, there are people.
Yeah. About 6:30, and this place really filled up.
Yeah.
A lot of engines. If anybody ever wanted a hit and miss engine, it's the place to get it. Trailers and trailers and trailers full.
Engine epicenter of the world.
Yep.
Oh, I seen that guy that's got those straps.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Big and small, or any kind of parts you want. I don't know how well you guys can hear me because we get a strong headwind. Oh no, we got here, forest fire. What is that, Mike?
That's a reed. That's like the one
That's
I
like
have
the one
in
you
the house.
have? Yeah.
I think that's a 15. I got a 20. I want to introduce myself to him and ask him some questions.
Huh. Oh wow, what's this?
$100, Bill.
Huh.
Ain't that 100?
That looks like $100.
It's $100. We got here a Delco electric plant. Boy, that's a nice shape, Mike.
It is. Looks like it's been painted, you know, of course.
Yeah, but it looks good. Looks nicely painted.
Looks like it's there. It does have the crank, or it does not have the crank, but it's the crank that you have the handle for.
Oh.
It's missing the fuel tank.
Yeah.
There you go.
Looks like it could run. I don't know if it's...
How many you want? How many you want, Bill?
It runs, it just don't have the gas tank.
Oh. How much is it?
$100.
We just want one.
Yeah, it's only one.
Okay. Go for it, man. Go for it, buddy.
That way I don't have to do it at home.
Yeah.
There you go. Our buddy Bill bought it.
Yeah.
Well, you're only going over the next row. There you go. All kinds of deals.
Come on. Hold that.
There's an engine you don't see too often. The wind wheel. And this guy's got, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of them. Got its own little transmission, a little clutch here. Interesting little engine. I don't know what he wants for him. Looks like a trailer full of Maytags. Guy's got them all covered though. What size is this Variac? Probably need 2 hands to operate it.
It's interesting. It's 240 volt input.
Here's something I never seen, Mike. What is this thing?
I thought it was a Desjardins, but the hopper cover says Julian, which I have heard of that.
Huh.
It is a ornamental. Look at the pinstriping.
Look at it. Yeah, I was gonna say, look.
Beautiful.
Original pinstriping.
Clutch pulley.
And the wooden clutches?
Well, yeah, that's the clutch shoes or what?
Yeah. That's interesting. And look at the muffler. Man, that thing, that's all original.
What a beauty.
It is. I wonder what they want for that.
Let's see the other side of the plate.
Hey, You said Canadian?
Maybe. I have no idea where it's from.
Julian. France. Oh yeah, here, Mike. It's from Canada.
Yeah.
Quebec. Huh.
Huh.
That's real nice pinstripe.
Where do you see Quebec at?
Right here, in the license plate.
Oh.
And Lister, what is that? England? No.
Yeah.
English? Yeah.
British.
British. Everybody's represented here, buddy.
That's right. Engines from around the globe.
Come on. What's that in the bag? Is that a
What?
a famous?
That's a Fairbanks Morse.
Morse.
No, I don't know what that is.
Huh. Let me go look at it. Watch your step. Oh, here we go. What's it say, buddy? Kling Brothers?
The Chicago Gas and Gasoline Engine manufactured by Kling Brothers. Chicago. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. I'm probably shooting into the sun, huh?
Funny how skinny the wheels.
There's a high-end motor back there. I think it might be a New Holland or something. I don't know exactly which size that is. Everything. Get everything from the cheap things. Oh, there's something interesting. I don't know what the heck that is. Cool looking. Yeah, but I got something in everybody's price range. I think that one says $4,700. For the low-end Hercules stuff.
Hey, Bill, did you see the two carts that are in, I think, row?
There's entry-level engines.
There's
The old Stover. Look like a CT
with,
3 maybe? 2 or 3.
you know, frame.
The Jaeger. That's
Period.
equivalent to the Hercules.
Oh, okay.
Besides this pot here. Oy, oy, oy. Compared to my shoe. Yeah, you don't know what you're going to see here. This is something interesting. Talk about heavy duty. What wheels on that? Moto mower. That's a
Absolutely amazed.
F8. No, not an FH. Maybe that looks like an FI. Maybe. Wow. Here's one of them jumping jacks. Gas-powered jumping jack. Looks like you've been using it. The ground's all pounded in.
Take a regular 7/4 blade. You like it?
Gonna start up to where it start pounding the ground.
Crushing some shells.
Gotta put his earplugs in.
Hearing's bad enough as it is.
Barco on the mag.
Oh, yeah.
Isoplex to shut it down,
yeah.
right?
Oh, because
There's a
you can mess with this a little bit, play with it, it'll fire. It'll
That was the date right there.
You'll break your jaw.
Zero turn. Yeah, one of the first zero-turn mowers.
Yeah, Danny,
Here's our buddy Bill
check or something.
on a Segway.
Riding around.
Generator.
He just had a birthday last week, 83 years old. Incredible. Uh-oh, look out. He's headed our way. Look out. Look out, Mike. He's backing up.
I ain't back.
It's a crazy stuff here. Look at him. Oh, look, Mike. He's going. He got in high gear. I hope I could do that when I'm 83, if I make it that long. There's something. Somebody restored this 100%. A lot of orange. What is it, Mike?
I don't know what it is. SM Jones. There you go. SM Jones.
SM Jones.
Toledo, Ohio.
Never heard of it. Did you restore it?
Yeah.
They did beautiful. Beautiful job. I've been a body man and painter for over 50 years.
Pardon?
I've been a body man and painter for over 50 years.
Well, that's Rust-Oleum in a brush.
Yeah, well, it don't matter what it is, it looks good.
Put a little, oh, that. God, I can't think of that paint thinner you put in it now.
Reducer?
Well, it's not a reducer. But anyhow, I put hardener in it and flood.
Oh, flood. Okay.
And
Nice quiet little Honda mini trail. Here's our buddy Rob. Say hi, Rob. Giggles. Yeah, we're gonna take a ride back and pick up some parts Mike bought. Mainly that big rheostat. Picked that one up and some insulators, some strange insulators we've never seen before.
Yeah, ones that I do not have in the collection.
They're right.
Put it back.
Oh, back it in, buddy. Watch out, you got a car coming here. Mike the Bundler.
That's right. This pile. Quite the pile, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Alright, I think our battery's getting low, so we're going to shut these down and recharge tonight, and we'll show you tomorrow. Plus, the sun's getting low, and you guys are getting some bad shots here, so alright, we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, it's Friday, and it's about 6 o'clock here, and this place cleared out. You know, it was, we had a decent day. We had a couple little showers, but an hour ago we had a deluge. I mean, it came down, and this whole place was flooded, and this place cleared out. I didn't get any video yesterday because we were just so busy shopping and selling stuff and hanging out with friends, so we didn't get much. We'll take a little walk around here. We'll show you how much this place did clear out. This was more or less a lot of the flea market, but it was door to door, bumper to bumper, door to door people here. Now it's empty. Look at all trailers loaded up. Tomorrow's still a show day, but I think me and Mike are gonna pull out of here early because there's really nothing going on. So let me take a walk and maybe we'll see something. All right. I don't know how we ended, but I had to stop abruptly because it started raining again. Sun was shining, birds were singing, dogs were barking, everything, and then all of a sudden we got another downpour. But anyway, Here's something interesting. A couple roughs, you know. This is one of the higher end mini bikes. These are pretty rough, but they're actual real roughs. The big tires. That one back there is a scrambler. Let me see if I get a picture on the other side here. Scrambler. Yeah, I was talking to the guy that owns these. He bought them for his 2 grandsons, and I told him I have a real nice one in my shed. So I might be in touch with this guy. Again, I'm going to send him some pictures of mine. But that's pretty cool. They're from the 70s. They were a real nice bike at the time, Oh look, it's getting a little windy. Alright. Let me do a little more walking around. Yeah, since it's raining out and everything, instead of taking a walk through this, everything seems to be covered anyway. I think maybe I'll just show you what me and Mike picked up, and we'll call it good. There's a Maytag 72 on a reel mower. You know, there is such thing. Maytag did sell a regular rotary mower. I think they only sold it for 2 years. I think they only sold 1,500 of them. But this one here is, like I say, a reel mower instead of a rotary. And from what I understand, they sold it as a kit, and you put it on any reel mower. And this mower seems like an Arrow. I've never heard of that brand, but I guess part of the kit would be the chain and that stand that it's sitting on. What do you think came with this kit, Mike? Oh yeah, they would have to change this. This acts like an air filter.
You probably bought the engine. Well, I don't know. Actually,
If you had the engine.
Yeah, if you had the engine. I imagine this whole cast plate.
Right, with a clutch on it,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then you would.
And then
buy
what's interesting.
See these lengths of threaded rod, you know. Then
Yeah.
you probably custom bend them to whatever you needed. You'd have to fit a sprocket onto your reel drive somehow.
Yeah. Well, maybe they had, like, for certain ones like Arrow or
Right.
the other kinds.
You buy the sprocket or
Yeah, they would
whatever.
send you. But anyway, that's what picked up. Has a actual Maytag muffler on there, which is pretty neat. So I didn't even start it yet, but let's go over here and I'll show you what Mike bought. This here is pretty unique too. Something I've never seen before. I'm sure Mike's seen them, but they're not very common. It's a Phelps Motor Company. Give me the lowdown on this, Mike.
Well, it's a 32 volt light plant, so that this assembly would have been supplied with a bank of batteries, and it would have been primarily used for like rural electrification. So if you had no utility service, no power on the farm, you would acquire this unit. You would buy this whole unit, and you'd have a bank of 16, typically 16 lead acid batteries. There were a couple of different battery chemistries, and then they would be strung together for 32 volts, and then this plant would just keep the batteries charged, and you'd use that 32 volt battery bank to power your well pump or your lights, or maybe a toaster or a vacuum pump for milking, something along those lines.
Something maybe you find on a farm.
Yeah, well, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of times these were all set up to be automatic, so that if the battery bank ran low, or if your load exceeded what you wanted the battery bank to supply, the plant would start up on its own and recharge the battery bank and or supply your load directly. So obviously I don't have any of the batteries. The batteries here are the hardest thing to find with these, because they would either get smashed or just dumped in a hole or something like that. And then this would be too heavy to get out of the basement, so, or wherever.
Yeah.
It would just be left.
That thing is heavy.
It is. Yeah. But there are a lot of different manufacturers of these light plants, they're called. You have Phelps, Fairbanks Morse, Western Electric, Delco, that's the popular name, is a popular name. Yeah, there's probably 30 different, manufactured names of little light plants. Phelps is one of them.
This was pretty rough. I didn't think I was going to get it running, but because the carburetor was locked up, but he tore that all apart. Even when he had it running, didn't have it running on the carburetor. Holy Christ! What do you got here? What's this? A booby trap here? You trying to kill me?
You tripped over it twice.
I did.
Yeah.
And it didn't move. It must weigh 200 pounds.
Yeah.
But anyway, this thing was in pretty rough shape. Mike cleaned it all up, and he got the points cleaned up. We found a guy that sells condensers, and we found a little coil.
Yeah, this is just something to play with while we're on site here at the show.
Yeah.
Which it's always fun to tinker around with something.
It is. It is, especially when we had a lot of rain, and it gives us something to do well.
Right. It's fun. It's fun to work with minimal tools.
Right.
Because it forces you to be creative.
It does, and it simulates a field repair.
Correct. Yes.
That an old farmer would do. That's pretty good. Watch out for that generator. All right. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to end this video because, like I say, it's like a ghost town now, and everything is covered, and there's really nothing to see. But if I did stumble on something, it's going to stop raining soon. If I did stumble on something, I would definitely film it for you. So that's where we're at. So, oh look, here's a dipping donkey right in front of me. It would have bit me. Would have bit me if I didn't walk away. Yeah, up this end of Pennsylvania, there are a lot of oil wells, private oil wells, or gas wells, or whatever, and you see a lot of these on people's property. But that's what that is, a dipping donkey for getting Pennsylvania oil out of the ground. All right, what do you guys say? Enough of this? All right. All right, it's me again. I forgot to ask you guys if anybody does know anything about these Maytag conversion kits, or they see something on the internet about them, or maybe one of your grandparents or somebody had something similar that you remember. Let me know, because like I say, I know absolutely nothing about this, and I just thought it was cool. So, all right, any help with this would be greatly appreciated. All right, see you guys later.
Is that a lantern? Yeah.